So I'm going to be demonstrating how to do an arch tape. The first step is to make sure your client's cleanly shaven, no sweaty feet. The next step is to have an anchor, which is going to be placed like right below your toes, like right below the pinky toe. So it's easier to have your patient spread their toes out. So you could put the anchor right there. And then you're going to put an anchor, not an anchor, but a stirrup one side to the other, and that's going to be base. That's like teaching you like how you're going to do the arch tape. It's like just your like restrictions and your limitations, so you know where to tape. So you're going to start with your big toe, and you're going to alternate from your big toe to your pinky toe. You're going to go all the way your big toe, and then you're going to go underneath the arch. You're going to pull up and then tear it when you're back at the big toe. So you go across and then up, and you do the same thing for the pinky toe. So you go diagonal and then you pull up, and you'll keep doing that. And you'll notice I do 2 to 3 times each side, and you'll notice that they create like a little X. And the next step is just to make it all snug. So you'll go on the lateral side of the foot, and you'll go from lateral to medial, and this is where your tension is so you're gonna pull around medially, and then you'll rip it off on the lateral side, just so because it's pulling everything together. And you'll do that all the way down the foot, and then you can just make sure everything's secure. But the most important part of this tape is the last part. You have to make sure you're creating enough tension to make sure everything's tight in place, so your patient has a good arch tape. So just make sure you're not pulling too tight, but you're creating that tension so everything's tight, and creating that tension so you want to, when you pull medially, just make sure pulling like it's lateral to medial, not medial to lateral, because a lot of people get that mixed up.